Good morning, guys. What's going on? It's got lots of snow here in Ohio on Saturday morning, but it's all right. Deal with it. I'm just making this video to catch up on what I've been doing the past month. I've been kind of busy with a lot of stuff, and progress with my bus is still going to be done when it gets done. I've been saving money for that the last 4 or 5 months, and about a month ago, my ex called me about my daughter, saying that she's been looking at Jeeps for her because she wants a Jeep really bad and blah blah blah. And I had a friend that had one, and I told her about it. So uh, it's really been something. It's really been something like when I had. This is what I'm trying to say. When I had my job at UPS and I was making good money, I never had to worry about this kind of stuff, and I couldn't wait for the day to come to where she got her license and was driving, and I could buy her something nice. And that was just something I always looked forward to, and it always felt like it was like a long time away. But here you are in like 2 months. She's gonna have her temps and gonna be driving with us, and then get her license next November. It's like so fast. It's here, and it sucks for me because now I'm broke compared to how I was. I'm doing all right, getting by, but it's hard for me to be able to do anything like that, and to see her mom doing it. She's like, could you give $100 a month if I get her, a Jeep? I'm like, sure. I'd like to help out as much as I can. It sucks my situation, but it is what it is. So that led into us trying to get this Jeep, and it has a lot of miles on it, and she couldn't get the loan because her credit union said it's got too many miles, and she said my credit union probably say the same thing. Well, Integrity will give a loan to a horse to buy a fucking carriage for the Amish, because I had no problem going. Well, I did have a problem with the mileage, but I have good credit, and they put me on hold for a minute about it, and the next day called me and said that they would do it. So now we got the loan, and I bought the Jeep off my buddy, and he's got it in the shop getting all this stuff fixed on it because it's been sitting for 2.5 years, and it's got issues. You can't let stuff sit like that. It's hard on it, and so he's got it back from one shop, and that's why I took it out to show it to her last night, because I know she's excited to see it, and it was the coolest feeling in the world to have her. When I picked her up at work when she got off at 7, she was so excited. It was an awesome feeling. Because when I bought the Jeep last week, I got the loan, I had the Jeep, and she was sick for like 6 days, so it wasn't something for her to be excited about. And when I was messaging her, I wasn't saying, I got your Jeep, you excited? It was more like, are you okay? How you feeling? Because she was miserable. And now her mom's got it. But this is such a special thing for me because her mom buys her everything. She makes great money. She's a great mom. She makes all that money, and every bit of it goes into her kid, our kid, and horse lessons and horse shows. Like, she's doing a couple. Like today, she's got 2 lessons at 1, and then at 2 she's got a lesson. She's got a couple of them during the week this week. She's just really into that horse stuff, and I'm glad. And her mom pays for all that. She takes care of my daughter really well, and when you see her doing that for her, and then cruises and vacations and all that stuff. I don't take her on no cruises or vacations. I don't have money to take myself on a cruise. Right now I'm trying to get this bus thing done. So when her mom said that to me and I got involved in it like I am now, it really changed my direction of where I'm going right now with the bus, because I got to get this. I have an opportunity to get to do this with my daughter. It just means so much, and I need to be able to make it nice for her to where it's safe. And when I posted that video, or when I was talking about it, a lot of people on Facebook, it's dangerous. Yes, Jeeps are dangerous. You hit bumps on the road, they jump over here. They're short wheelbase, the 2 doors, they are short wheelbase and dangerous, yes. But I'm not lifting it up in the air, a foot, something crazy. I'm just giving it a couple inches to get up off the big tires it's got and make it look a little better. And at the same time, doing that, it's going to replace all the springs, shocks, bushings, and then I'm getting other stuff done to it too, like track bars and a few other things that make it not jump when you hit the bumps on the highway and help it be more stable. It's not going to be real high up in the air, top heavy, but even if it was, she rides a damn horse. Her horse stable's across the street from her house. So when she doesn't have lessons and she's bored, she goes over there and tinkers around with stuff and rides the horses. And the horse, some of them are up to 1,500 pounds. I think the one she's got now, he was a racehorse. So I'm thinking he's lighter, but maybe not. He might be heavier because he's strong. But he's around 12, 1,500 pounds, I'm sure. And she's jumping 3-foot jumps in the air with that thing, not even scared. I love it. I love it. But, so she likes to take chances and drive fast on the horse. And she's going to, understand from my point on my experiences with Jeeps and what I know about them, and teaching her to be safe. It's just, whether I get her that or another car, if I got her something else, if it's too fast or that's too little, I mean, you can go on and on all day long about that. But she has a Jeep Rubicon now. It's a 2011 Jeep Rubicon I bought off my buddy Dan. He said that thing's sitting out there for a couple years saying he's going to sell it. And it worked out, and it worked out for both of us. At least for me this time, if, it turns out for my daughter. But so that's what I've had going on the last month with her mom and trying to figure this out. And it's cool that, me and her mom can co-parent and get along for the most part. We fight all the time. We're mad at each other and not talking, but I mean, we got a kid together. We know that. And then we continue on the next day with the next problem, and we figure it out, or whatever the challenges are we got going on with my daughter. So that's the cool part about, my relationship with my ex. So, we got out of one shop. It's going to another shop because it had a camshaft sensor code, and they changed it, and it's still doing it. Rough idle, when you go to start it, it turns over forever, and then it'll fire every time, but it just turns over forever and then fires up. And they think there's a bad wire between the ECM or something and where it goes. It's got to go. They don't do the stuff like I need to take it somewhere like Wire Wizard or someplace that's good at chasing, tracking down that kind of stuff. But once it gets that done, then we got upper and lower ball joints are worn on it. So being I'm putting a lift kit on it, and my daughter's going to be a 16-year-old driver, that's got to be replaced. They wanted $800 to do it, so we didn't go with it there. Dan said he's gonna maybe watch some videos and try to do it himself, and I'll help him with what I can, or maybe get one of my friends to help him. But once they get all that stuff figured out, then I'm gonna send it back out to Patriot. It's a place that just works on Jeeps out in Canal Fulton, and we're gonna have them do the lift kit. I'm not going real high, just enough to make it. The thing is when I got the Jeep and she was sick, last Sunday was when she first went out with her mom and started feeling better. And I'm trying to let her build this. Like, I'm not doing what I want to do to this Jeep at all. I mean, some things are like painting underneath the frame black and clean it up. Stupid things that a dad would do for his kid's car. But as far as like lifting it, rims, tires, and all the aftermarket stuff with Jeeps, that's what makes it so cool that she wanted a Jeep, because that gives me the opportunity as a dad to make it nice for her. And I have experience with Jeeps and know about Jeeps, and you guys all know Jeeps are one of them things that you can get parts anywhere. Everybody makes their Jeep custom to how they like it. They got that duck thing going on where they're putting ducks on people's Jeeps in parking lots, and then you get it and take it and put it. It's so much. So it's crazy. It's really crazy, and it helps me out in my mind that I'm actually getting to have fun with my daughter and make memories. It's the making memories part, special memories with my daughter doing this. And last Sunday she called me, and it was the best call ever, especially about the Jeep thing, because she was with her mom at her school, and there was a lifted Jeep with all this stuff on it, and she was really into it, and her mom was talking to her about it. And she called me and said, "Dad, I want to get a lift kit, and I want to get rock lights." I was like, my heart was like, yes. I mean, it's the best thing ever for her to say that, because I wanted to do it in the first place, because it would help replace all the shocks and coils that are bad on it already, and I don't want to replace them and be stock height. It's a lot of money to do that. So go spend $1,000, on buying shocks and springs and having another place to do it. It'd be more than that. So yes, I'm spending, like a lot more than that to get done to what I'm doing, but I don't want to be cheap about it because my daughter's driving it. It's going to be like $3,200 for the lift kit that I want to do to it, to make it safe. And I forget the names and the brands, so don't ask. I don't remember all that, but I'm getting everything you can get to it. So yes, that's going to make it a really off-road Rubicon, because that's what Rubicons are. But yes, it's a little bit overkill, some people could say, for what I'm doing to it, and it's older and stuff. But you know what? I only get to do this once. That's my only kid. I'll never get to do this again. So I got to make the best of it. now. And if I have a way to do this and make it nice for like I do, I'm doing it. And I'm so excited to be able to make these memories with her and have the opportunity to do it. You know, the availability of my credit that I've built since I lost my legs and filed bankruptcy and, you know, lost everything I had. I'm starting over. Everybody fucks up. If you don't, you're lying. So that's where I'm at. That's what's been going on. I gotta hurry up, get off here, and go to some place to see if I can get them to come out, put wipers on for me, and then hopefully she'll call me and be up. I don't want to wake her up because I know she's got a lot to do today. But that's what I got going on with the Jeep. That's what I'm doing to the Jeep. That's what I'm gonna be making videos about probably the next couple months. And with all my other dumb videos, I'm just trying to get myself back on track. And I'm having problems uploading them. Like that's what I've been trying to spend time with this morning doing. But that's what I got going on, guys. I hope everybody's doing well. I love you. Peace.